is Todd Berneski. I own the Inver-Tree warehouse heat energy saver. In most warehouses, there's a problem where heat rises, of course, and it stays up by the ceiling, but down by the floor, it's still very cold. So there's lots of heat in the room, but workers are often cold if they work at the floor level. So this unit pulls the cold air out from the floor and removes that stratification layer and blows the cold air up to the ceiling, and it mixes with the warm air and draws the warm air down into the room. The easiest way to describe it is creating a cycle of air that draws the wasted heat up from the ceiling down into the room and warms the room and saves energy costs. In a warehouse, the terms that HVAC people would use is stratification layers. Temperature naturally goes to a various layer in a room. If a room is 25 feet tall, the lower area will be a colder stratification layer, then it gets warmer, then it gets even warmer. Those layers can act like a cushion. So if most warehouses are heated from the ceiling, a gas heater or a radiant heater, and often people put in rotary fans to try to push the air down, but you're pushing against a layer of cold air at the bottom. So heat rises, it's going to bounce back up. If you pull that cold air out, you've created a void that allows the warm air to be drawn down into the room. And now we blow the cold air up above the hot air, and it actually pushes the warm air down. It's really simple, but it works. And the idea is, we call it Inver-Tree because we're trying to invert stratification layers, and we're trying to do better for the environment. The funnest one is from a shop called Sandpiper Signs in Coquitlam. They have guys who work up on the mezzanine and guys who work the equipment at the floor. The guys at the floor are wearing heavy coats, sweaters, literally toque and earmuffs. And the guys on the mezzanine are in t-shirts and they're sweating. And the guys at the floor keep calling up saying, "Turn the heat up, turn the heat up." And the guys upstairs, their reaction is, "Are you kidding? You know, we're dripping on the sign material." They say now the guys at the floor are in their comfortable clothing, t-shirt or whatever. The coats are gone, the toques are gone, no more earmuffs. And the guys up on the mezzanine aren't sweating anymore. So you basically have even heat throughout the whole building. That's the biggest solution for the workers on site who might be working at different levels in the building. But that's the funnest thing is the guys at the floor now are warm, comfortable. The guys on the mezzanine are also warm, but not so hot, and they're comfortable. Their rotary fans aren't coming on anymore. The Inver-Tree unit is sufficient to keep the air moving in the room, recover the wasted heat that's at the ceiling, and make it more comfortable for everybody. They would describe walking up the stairs from the floor level up to the top level, and the level of heat and the sense of, wow, this is just like you can feel the temperature difference dramatically. That doesn't happen anymore. The top benefit is you save money in heating costs because you're already putting that heat into the room. When you bring it down to where it benefits the people on site, your heaters come on far less often because the heat is down where the thermostat is. That's the biggest benefit. You save money on heating costs. The benefit for the workers on site is they have a better breathing air quality because the air is filtered and it just feels cleaner. You have less dust and dirt on the products that you're making, and the guys they feel warm, they feel comfortable, they're not chilly and wishing they could be in a better place. Ultimately, in the big picture, it's also good for the environment because frankly you're using less energy to heat your warehouse space or distribution center or workshop. My name is Todd Berneski. I own the Inver-Tree warehouse heat energy saver. And if you're looking to save energy and save heating costs in your warehouse or workshop or distribution space, give me a call. My phone number is 403-560-7431, or you can email me at todd@invertree.ca.